Greetings, what is of goodness, my group of Frye enjoyers? Or in non-Mugus speak, hey, what's goody, Frye gang? Now, a couple of days ago, I put out a community post saying I'm very close to hitting 2K subs, and I was going to do a Q&A for everyone. I'm not normally the type to do this, but I mean, free content, and it's just something nice for y'all. As kind of just like a thank you to everyone who's been supporting me since the very beginning. I really do appreciate all of it, and I love every single one. It's amazing. I've grown very, very fast in such a short amount of time. It's only been just over like half a year, and I'm already at 2K. That is wild. So thank you so much to everyone. But yeah, I'm just doing a classic Q&A. I will be answering every single question, just so everyone is included, no one gets left out. So not really any particular order, I'm just going down the list from what it looks like from. So let's just start right now. Who better to start with than with Faye? So first question, or questions I guess, is from Faye, who has absolutely gorgeous artwork and animations, by the way. They're regularly posting their art on their communities posts, so please go check them out. This is one of my favorite ones right here. I love this piece. It's so detailed and amazing. Faye is very talented, so go peep Faye's art. I'll link their channel in the description, but they're amazing. Anyway, they say almost 2K. Let's go. Anyway, I do have a few questions. One, when did you get into Splatoon and what pulled you in? So I'm gonna be answering for all of these questions everyone has. I'm gonna answer them one by one. So what got me into Splatoon, or when did I first get into Splatoon and what pulled me in? I first started playing Splatoon in Splatoon 2. So around 2020, 21, I think 2020 is when I started. It was after all the updates and everything were already over for Splatoon 2. I had just gotten a Switch Christmas 2019, I think. So it was my very first Switch was then. So I wasn't able to experience a lot of Splatoon 2, especially like Splatfests and all of that and updates. But for what got me into Splatoon, I don't really even know. Around that time, I got my Switch, or really it was a Switch from me and my siblings. My dad bought us one for Christmas and we all had to share it. But around that time is when I wanted to start broadening my horizons, start just branching out and discovering new game series and franchise. I just wanted to be more open-minded and try other things that weren't just like Zelda and Pokemon, since those were really the only things I played, just the big main Nintendo IPs. So I kind of wanted to branch out and try other things. That's how, you know, I finally got into Metroid, I got into Xenoblade, Splatoon, Bayonetta, everything. And Smash is actually, this is unrelated, so sorry about that, Faye. But Smash is a big reason why I like a lot of the franchises and series that I do now. A lot of them I would not have gotten into if it weren't for Smash. So like Bayonetta, Metroid, definitely Dragon Quest. Like there's so many characters from Smash where I never would have played their games if they weren't in Smash. So Smash was just a huge, just like exposure for me for a lot of different games and what. The next question is, why do you like Frye so much? I agree with you, by the way. Love Frye, favorite idol. Frye, I just really like underdog characters a lot, regardless of what it is. So that's a big reason why I like Frye so much. Everyone obviously likes Shiver. Big Man, he's okay, he's more in the middle, but Frye definitely is the least popular one with the most criticism and whatever. And I kind of felt bad for her. I just also really like her design. I love the yellow. Yellow is a very nice color on Frye, and she's just very adorable. There's nothing I really dislike about Frye. So, I mean, it's also a reason why I like Pearl. At least at the time, she was less popular than Marina at a certain time. I also just, pink is my favorite color, so Obviously, Pearl's signature color being pink is going to make me like her a lot. I also very much like her Octo expansion design. I still think Pearl's Octo expansion, her MC Princess outfit, is the best character design in the entire series of Splatoon. So that's great. I just really like Pearl and Frye, which just also happen to be pretty similar to each other and pretty similar in terms of their idol groups. So at least why I like Frye so much, she's just adorable. I love her design, and I really like underdog characters. I don't really even know myself. I'd have to think about it. Third question, what's my favorite Splatoon song? Easily Ebb and Flow. I've said this multiple times. Ebb and Flow is my favorite Splatoon song of all time. It's great. Off the Hook is already my favorite idol group. I love Off the Hook. So Ebb and Flow, I love the melody. It's amazing. I don't know. I just love Ebb and Flow. Splatfest songs in general. And Splatoon 2 was my first game, so I have a lot of attachment to that and its music, stages, weapons, and everything. Ebb and Flow is definitely my favorite Splatoon song. And then how long does it take for me to make my videos? Usually just a day. Whenever I have a video idea and like there's a certain thing I want to make a video on, I will usually make it the same day I think about it. I don't like chopping videos up into multiple parts and like working on it over multiple days. If I have a video I'm working on, I want to sit down, work on it, and like get it all done in one sitting. I don't like doing a little bit here, then doing a little bit tomorrow, and then the day after. I don't like doing all that because that takes forever and that's less content for y'all overall. But I normally just like to get everything done in one sitting. So usually it'll take me an entire day with distractions to get a video out, depending on how long it is. Usually without distractions, if I just focus on a video, like 3 to 4, sometimes 5 hours. So it's not really all that much. And don't apologize for asking too many questions, Faye. I will gladly answer every question that I have, so ask away. I just realized I spent 6 minutes just going over Faye's comments, so I'm going to try to be a bit brief with all of these, so this isn't like a 2-hour long video since there are 40 questions I have to answer. I'm going to try to be pretty quick with a lot of them, or all of them. But next is my good buddy Goldie. Says, what are your possible expectations for the last season of Splatoon 3 or Splatty 3 or Splatoon 4? Last season of Splatoon 3, I don't really have any expectations except that Heavy Edit gets Torpedo Crab Tank, because that would be absolutely very funny. Very funny kit for a very funny weapon. Heavy Edit is one of my mains. I already love the kit that it has now. Curling Bomb's very nice for helping it move around, and I absolutely adore Tacticooler, amazing special. So I don't really care what the new kit for Heavy Edit will be, because I'm probably just going to stick to vanilla regardless of what it is. But if it is Torpedo Crab Tank, then I would play that, because that would be a funny kit for a pretty long-ranged splatling. That would be kind of funny. And then a bonus question, optional answering. Do you like cat girls? No comment. Oh, I'm not commenting on that. No, I don't like cat girls. And if you join my server, which you should totally do right now because it's fun in there, I have massive cat girl allegations against me and I just can't beat them. There's no winning. I will never beat these cat girl allegations, and I cry because of it. Next is DJ Opal Tavio, or DJ Opal Shogun. She's also been very supportive to me from the very beginning, so I thank you a lot for that. She says, Q&A, how exciting. I'm not good at making up questions. First question is, who is your favorite Splatoon agent? Okay, so this one's kind of weird because of a technicality. Agent 8 is my favorite, but she's technically not an agent. That's just what Captain Cuttlefish calls her. So if we're going by like semantics, then Agent 8. But if we're going by actual technicality, then Agent 2, I guess. So Marie. I really like Marie a lot. And sadly, Off the Hook aren't agents. And if they were, it would obviously be Pearl. But my favorite agent, I guess, would be 2, so Marie. And I know that'll make Guy happy. Also, what is your least favorite Splatoon weapon to go up against? See, this one is kind of tough. I fucking hate fighting Clash. Sorry, Aki. I also very much do not like fighting Wiper. That weapon pisses me off. Any Trizuka weapon also pisses me off. I guess Carbon Deco. Carbon Deco is one that I really hate. But my least favorite to fight against, that one's pretty tough. I guess I'll just say Wiper. I really don't like that one. Also, congrats on reaching 2K subs. Your videos are fun to watch. I really do appreciate that, as I do put in some effort in my content. So I'm glad there are people who genuinely enjoy watching my content. So that makes me very happy. Next question is from Ice Coffee, and they ask, do you like Oreos? If you don't, get out. Yes, I absolutely love Oreos. I don't eat them as much as I used to. I haven't had Oreos in like a year or two, but I do enjoy them if I have the option to have some. So yes, especially with milk. So Mugis, I mentioned milk. I hope you're happy now. Next question is from Silvercast. They asked, have you ever thought of streaming? Yes, I have. I would absolutely love to stream. I would be streaming all the time if I could, but I have a very low-end laptop that cannot handle streaming at all. So unfortunately, I can only just make videos right now. I want a PC so bad, I really do, because that would let me make higher quality content and really let me make more content, and I'd be able to stream. So yes, I have wanted to stream for a long time now, but I just can't, and I cannot afford a PC right now. And then next question, what's your favorite Splatoon character that's not an idol or agent? Okay, Frye is the obvious answer, and while she is, I like her a lot. I don't know if she'd be my favorite. She might be my favorite, but to be unique and not choose Frye, it'd probably be Deadfish. Oh wait, you just said not an idol or agent, so not even Frye, but Deadfish. I love Deadfish. My favorite artist in the entire Splatoon series. Deadfish's music is amazing. The Octo expansion soundtrack is just immaculate, and then the lore behind it with Deadfish is incredible. I was so happy to see her in Side Order. So Deadfish is definitely my favorite non-idol agent character. Not that there really are many of them, since 90% of the characters in Splatoon are agents or idols. There's not really many important characters that aren't them outside of like Deadfish, Commander Tartar, Mr. Grizz, the Judds, I think Captain Cuttlefish, DJ Octavio. So there's not really too many to choose from. But Deadfish, I love Deadfish, Octo expansion, all of that. Amazing, immaculate, her design. I love the colors of the sanitization, everything. So that would be Deadfish. And then third question is, why is Callie the best idol? She is not. She's the most basic and boring idol, and you are just simply in denial. Next, we have one by Lavender Bunny. They asked, favorite Splatoon themes from each game. Now, despite me actually making a video on all of the Splatoon 1 themes, I don't really remember much of them, like, at all. So, I guess out of those, I don't know, squids, like Inklings versus Octolings, I guess. I can't really remember most of them. And obviously I would choose Octolings. From Splatoon 2, Chaos versus Order, since I don't really know much of the Splatoon 2 Splatfest either. So Chaos versus Order, obviously I gotta side with my girl Pearl on Team Order, or Chaos, right? Yeah, Chaos. And then for Splatoon 3, the Zelda Splatfest was very fun. I liked that one a lot because Frye had Team Wisdom, and I like Zelda herself a lot as well. The Pokemon Splatfest was cool. I like a lot of the sponsored Splatfests, but the Idol Splatfest was cool too because obviously Frye. But my favorite for Splatoon 3 is probably the Zelda Splatfest. And they asked, if you had to eat Splatoon food, which one would you want to eat? I don't know. Okay, I have absolutely no idea about the food at all in Splatoon. I don't know what any of them are called. I don't remember what any of them look like. So I'll just, whatever your favorite is, Lavender, that's my favorite. I'm sorry, but I really don't know any of the food items. They say also congrats on almost 2K. I haven't really been watching for long, but you're definitely my favorite Splatooner. And seeing comments like that where people say that I'm their favorite Splatoon content creator really makes me smile. I start cheesing. That makes me very happy because it's just surprising to see and very flattering. Like of all the dozens and dozens of Splatoon content creators, I'm your favorite. That's kind of flattering, but also my condolences because there's so many others out there with a lot higher quality content and better content and more content. So the fact that you chose me as your favorite is very I can feel it. All right, I feel it in my heart. I'm very happy, so thank you so much for. Next is a pretty hefty one by Game Destroyer. They have 17 questions. Goddamn. They say, my questions, please make sure to answer them. I will answer every single one of them for everybody. So first they say, do you think Splatoon 3 deserves some more offline options like I suggested to you a while ago, back to balanced solo and online play? Obviously not everything is needed, just some more solo stuff. Yeah, solo game modes would be nice for Splatoon 3. I wouldn't really play them as I play Splatoon for online, really. That's it. I have not been in any of the story modes except for the DLC one, so Octo Expansion and Side Order. But I don't play Splatoon for the single player, but I know there are a lot of people who do, and only being able to play story mode and then that's it is kind of whack. So having a lot more story options or just offline mode options and single player options would be very nice. So having like solo salmon run where you can play by yourself would be cool, like offline, or if you could play against like bots in ranked modes, kind of like Octo Expansion with Girl Power Station and those ones with like the Tower Control and Rainmaker levels. If they had those as just like modes to play offline, not in a DLC or anything, that would be very nice. I know people would like that. That would also just be nice practice outside of just the lobby. So yeah, Splatoon 3 should have some more offline modes, and maybe they'll add some in Splatoon 4. The second question, if you wanted some more offline modes, what would you want it to be? Me personally, some form of an arena using the recon mode to train players and give them some kind of reward like catalog XP, multiplayer XP or Sheldon tickets. Of course, limit it to 5 plays a day and reward only. And yeah, so kind of just like what I said, more kind of like the Girl Power Station things, solo salmon run, an arena, kind of like a gauntlet would be cool, I guess, of just like going like a salmon gauntlet of just being rushed by waves and waves of salmonids, and it's just like a roguelike, not like side order type, but just like a Coliseum, like you said, an arena. So you just get waves of enemies, salmonids, octarians, whatever it be, just waves of enemies every certain like time increment. That would be pretty dope. 3, what do you think is next for Splatoon 3? There's been a lot of talk about a content extension. I mean, it's possible. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't think it's going to happen, but I also don't think it won't happen. I'm just like, if it happens, cool, it happens. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. It doesn't really bother me. So I'm just sad that there is no Kensa. Kensa's not in Splatoon 3. That's very sad. Like Neo is the new Kensa now, or Deco, I guess, since Deco has the most kits. Deco's the new Kensa for Splatoon 3. So what's next for Splatoon 3 is the last season, maybe a content extension for like 1 or 2 more seasons to push out third kits, but I highly doubt that, since according to data mines, there's no data in the game for third kits. So who really knows? Fourth question, who's your favorite YouTuber? Probably Charlie, Moist Critical, Penguin Z0, whatever you want to call him. I'm sure most of you, or a lot of you, know who Moist Critical is. He might as well be my favorite at this point. It was Oats and Goats. He's a Super Metroid speedrunner, and I would just watch his speed runs and randomizers and ROM hacks all the time. But at this point, it might as well just fucking be Charlie. I watch him more than anyone. I have notifications. As soon as he uploads, I am there to watch his videos. I watch every single video Charlie uploads, regardless of what it is. So my favorite YouTuber would probably be Charlie. And my favorite Splatoon YouTuber, Viaquay. I don't really watch anyone else except Viaquay and Reborn NA. Some of y'all might know who that is, but he does coaching and stuff for competitive Splatoon. Small channel, but he puts a lot of effort into his content. So I highly recommend y'all go watch and check out my guy Reborn. Next, question 5. Would you give your fans a shout out in your videos asking people to subscribe to them? I mean, sure, I'm not really against it. I don't see why not. It's not hurting anything. If anything, it just helps people grow their channel. So I don't really see an issue with it. 6, what do you think about FNAF, and would you play it if your fans wanted you to? FNAF is cool. I'm not into it as much as I used to. Sister Location and 3 are probably my favorite games. I used to be super huge into FNAF when I was younger, but who the hell wasn't? So not anymore. But I stopped keeping up with it after Pizzeria Simulator, so I don't know anything else after that. I don't know what Security Breach is all about or Help Wanted, none of that. I stopped at Pizzeria Simulator. And would I play it? Not on this channel, at least, because I kind of just want to keep this channel Splatoon only until I get a lot bigger. Then I could start branching out and doing variety. But I kind of already sometimes maybe do variety on my main channel, Paragon of Torna. Yes, I know. Oh, exposed on Paragon of Torna, da 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 da. But I kind of sometimes barely do variety over there. So if anything, if I ever did like make FNAF content, which I probably never would, it would probably be over on that one. 7, who would win in an Idol Splatfest? Team Kelly Marie, Pearl and Marina, or Team Shiver, Frye, and Biggie? So I saw this on Twitter a couple months ago of like a mock-up of an Idol Splatfest for Splatoon 3. So Squid Sisters versus Off the Hook versus Deep Cut, and Off the Hook would absolutely clobber. All right, it's not even close. Off the Hook would decimate Deep Cut, and especially Squid Sisters. And it's perfect because Frye would be Team Deep Cut, so I choose Frye obviously, and or no, Frye would be Team Off the Hook. Obviously Frye gets the best team. Off the Hook is my favorite idol group, and I love Frye, so just a double win. I'd go Frye anyway. But yeah, definitely Off the Hook would destroy. Who is cuter, Marina or Frye? Definitely Frye. Favorite weapon in Splatoon? Luna Blaster. I love Luna Blaster. Even though I don't play it as much as I used to, I absolutely adore it. It's my favorite weapon in the whole series. I've been playing it since Splatoon 2. All right, played it in Splatoon 2. I obviously carried over it into Splatoon 3, and I played it in Splatoon 1 for like the 2 hours that I actually got to play it in Splatoon 1. Favorite outfit you own that you like to wear in Splatoon 3? I mean, what else other than the Frye amiibo outfit? That's my paintbrush gear, and I main paintbrush. I don't play Luna as much as I used to, but I main paintbrush, heavy edit, and Luna, but I mainly play paintbrush. And the Frye amiibo outfit is my gear for paintbrush, so I wear that the most. I love Frye, so obviously I'm gonna want to use her outfit. What do you think of Side Order? I love Side Order a lot. I like the gameplay of Side Order, but everything else, so like music, lore, environment, everything else, I like Octo Expansion more. But Side Order is absolutely amazing. Do you want to accept friend codes for your fans so you can do battles with them in Splatoon 3? Yes, I am always down to play with more people. My friends list is constantly full from how many people I do add and play with. But if you join my server, we're always playing Anarchy or private battles or whatever, just chilling in VC. We're always doing something in my Discord server. It's always active. So don't hesitate to join there if you want to look for someone to play with or just talk to. There's always someone there to talk to and whatever in my Discord server. So feel free to join that if you want to. 13, how many Splatfests have you won? Absolutely 0. I've won absolutely zero Splatfest. I've gone Frye every single Splatfest except one of them. And that pisses me off because the one Splatfest that I didn't choose Frye is the one that she won, bro. The sweet versus spicy versus sour. That one Splatfest is the one time I didn't choose Frye and she won. And then she never won ever again. So I'm pretty mad about that. I chose Big Man, by the way, because of spicy. But I was pissed. I was actually so mad. She has yet to win another Splatfest. I need her to so badly. 14, what is your favorite Splatfest? Like I said, probably the Zelda Splatfest from Splatoon 3. Mine was the Idol one. It was most hilarious. Yeah, seeing the like all the communities between Shiver, Big Man, and Frye fighting was kind of funny. So that was nice. 15, do you want a taco? Of course, I love tacos. 16, do you enjoy your fans? I absolutely adore my fans. I love every single one of y'all because I know it's super cliche, but it's very true. If it wasn't for any of y'all, I would not be where I am right now. So, of course, I love all of my fans. I read every single comment I get. I don't respond to them as much as I used to. I used to respond to every comment. But sometimes there's just so many that it's just not possible for me to respond to every single one of them. But I do at least read all of them, even if I don't respond. And then what do you think of your channel? Your channel's cool. You don't make content that I'm interested in, so I don't watch it. But it is nice that you're making content at all. And you're uploading pretty consistently, which is very nice. So as long as you just keep at it, you'll grow. So you're doing great with your. Next is by user all of that. They ask, how many hours do you have in Splatoon 3? I have 940 hours in Splatoon 3, and even though nobody asked, I have 370 hours in Splatoon 2. So that should show you the difference. I played the absolute shit out of Splatoon 3. I just reached level 100 like the day before yesterday, so I play a lot of Splatoon 3. I'm almost at 1,000 hours. It's not as much compared to like other big competitive players and whatever, but that's just obvious. But yeah, I play a lot of Kanan Martinez asks, what games would you support if Splatoon didn't exist? I would support the exact same games that I do now over on my main channel, the Xeno series. So Xenogears, Xenosaga, Xenoblade, Metroid, Bayonetta, just like everything I do now that isn't Splatoon. So mind you, this Fryethusiast channel is my second channel. This isn't my main channel, despite what it seems. I upload more here and I just have a lot more success on this channel, but that's just because Splatoon is a lot more dense of a community than Xenoblade. But yeah, the Paragon of Torna channel is my main channel, so that one came first. So Xenoblade, basically, really the Xeno series, I would just support that if Splatoon didn't exist. I would support it more than I do now. The Splatoon does take up a lot of my. Next question is by Soldier Wesker. They say, hypothetically, if Splatoon 4 comes, should idols be boy band or male idols duo in opinion? I think, I don't know, sticking to the female idols, I mean, I would prefer that because that's just how the series has been since the beginning. So it feels most comfortable doing that. And I mean, I just like girls, so I mean, female idols would be cool. But having more male idols would, like Splatoon 4 is like, oh, we could do 2 female and 2 male, but 4 choices for a Splatfest would be way too many. So like 2 females and a male, just like Deep Cut, but this time make the third idol an actual like Inkling or Octoling and not a damn manta ray that is specifically created to be in the background and just be there. Then yeah, so like 2 male or 2 females and a male Octoling or Inkling would be nice. That would make a lot of sense since Splatoon 3 with 3 idols was a big change, but it didn't really affect too much of anything except Splatfest, I guess. It just makes it more likely for a certain team to lose since there's just less votes to go towards that team. So poor Frye, she could never catch a break. But yeah, so just 2 females and a male idol would be okay. Also, what are the themes that you'd personally want to come to Splatfest? If we had a Splatoon 3 Splatfest of Xenoblade games, that would be so dope. So Xenoblade 1 versus 2 versus 3. Sorry, Xenoblade X. But that'd be amazing. And Frye would get Xenoblade 2, which is dope because Xenoblade 2 is my favorite game of all time. So, I mean, it's just the perfect setup. But she's just going to lose to Shiver because that's just what she does. And that would make a lot of sense too. Very funny because Xenoblade 1 is typically regarded higher than Xenoblade 2 is. Even though Xenoblade 2 has a lot of its fans, generally, overall speaking, Xenoblade 1 seems to be held in higher regard. So it would transfer over pretty easily. And then if Frye would not be part of Deep Cut, what sort of occupation would you imagine her doing? And see, this is a very amazing question because this is very hard to answer. I've never actually even thought about this. So Frye, if she wasn't part of Deep Cut, I can see she'd be like a sculptor or a snake charmer. That would be pretty cool. Frye the snake charmer would be so dope. She can charm me anytime. But I mean, she already deals with eels. Haha, funny. She already deals with eels. So I mean, she's kind of like a charmer. I think she's an eel charmer, isn't she? Something like that. So an eel charmer or a sculptor. I don't know why a sculptor, but I can just see Frye just sitting down and using one of those spinning machines to sculpt something. It feels like it would fit her pretty well. Gleeby Deeber asks, favorite Splatoon single player campaign and why Octo expansion? I don't know if that counts, but I mean, technically it is a single player campaign. And like I said, I haven't completed Splatoon 1, 2, or 3 story mode at all. I'm just really not a fan of the story modes, but Side Order and Octo expansion I really like a lot. So technically Octo expansion is a single player campaign, so that would be my favorite. And why? Because I don't really know why. I just love everything about it. The environment, the atmosphere, all of the lore behind Dead Fish and Kamabo, Commander Tartar, just the story, everything about it just got so much world building. It's amazing. I love Octo expansion, everything about it. So Octo expansion favorite, if that even counts. If not, then I guess Splatoon 3 because it's just the most aesthetically pleasing. Fried, by the way, I love that name. It would be even funnier if it was Fried Fry. But another Frye enjoyer, so I welcome you, ask how many photos of Frye do you have? And this is not even joking. I don't even remember. I have so many that I don't remember. Well, it's not a big amount. I just don't specifically know. I just have a lot of fan art that I have saved since I really like a lot of the Frye fan art that I see. But around like 20 or so, maybe less than that. I don't really save fan art like that. A lot of the fan art I find is from Twitter, and I'll usually just like bookmark it and retweet it. Rarely do I like actually save it to my phone, but there were a couple that I liked a lot that I saved to my phone. So around 15 or so of like actual saved Frye images that I have. I also have a lot of Frye reaction images, if that counts. So yeah, around like 20 I would say is a pretty nice estimate. Next we have Baby Man, I mean wolf sitting on stairs, I mean big man, I mean hybrid dinosaur. He asks 2 questions. 1, could you say how cool I am? Absolutely not. And 2, how much more begging will it take for you to watch Murder Drones? More begging, please, because yeah, I don't beg more, and maybe eventually I'll watch it. Also says if anyone's watching the vid, make sure to like and subscribe or something and join the Discord. Everyone loves me in there. Don't subscribe. In fact, dislike the video and unsubscribe. Do join the Discord server, and sure, let's just say everyone loves Baby Man, I mean Big Man in there. Squid Sandwich asks, if you could make your own Splatfest theme, what would it be? Like I said, the Xenoblade Splatfest would go so goddamn hard. What's one thing you dislike about each idol? Fuck. Callie, I dislike everything about her. I am not elaborating on that. Marie, I don't dislike anything about Marie, actually. I love Marie. The only thing I dislike, I guess, is that she's stuck in Splatoon 1. I mean, she's in every game. I don't really know. I have no complaints about Marie. I love Marie. She's a great idol. Pearl, absolutely nothing. There's nothing I can complain about Pearl. I genuinely dislike nothing about her. I love everything about Pearl. I guess if I had to choose something that she's not part of Deep Cut, she could replace Big Man, so it'd be Shiver, Frye, and Pearl. That'd be amazing. Just seeing Pearl and Frye just go back and forth and banter all the time would be amazing. That would be incredible. I love Frye and Pearl, and just seeing them interact is just amazing. It's great. Marina, she's just kind of there. One thing I dislike about Marina is that I don't really know that we fought her and saved her so early in side order. I really can't think of anything. I don't have too much to say about Shiver. See, this one's kind of funny because as a huge Frye fan, I'm supposed to hate Shiver, but I actually genuinely like Shiver a lot now after making that video and a little bit before that. Like, what's the deal with Shiver? I actually kind of like Shiver, which I'm sorry, Frye fans, but it's just how it has to be. One thing I dislike about Shiver is that she keeps stealing Splatfest wins from Frye. Just give her one, please. Stop winning every goddamn Splatfest and let Frye win a singular one. That's all I ask for. We don't even have that many Splatfests left in the game before we never get another one again in Splatoon 3. Just please give Frye one more. That's all I ask. I beg. For Frye, one thing I dislike about her is those open-toed socks. Those look disgusting. I hate those. I don't like feet, and they're just nasty. Put on some full socks and then Frye's absolutely perfect. And then Big Man, I dislike that he doesn't get enough recognition. He makes absolutely banger music. He produces all of Deep Cut's music. He is a banger. He's such a goated producer, and people don't recognize that. People don't give him enough credit for producing and composing the music of Deep Cut. He's just kind of there in the background, which is the point. But give my guy some more love and credit. He is phenomenal. And what are your dream kits for my top 3 mains? Luna Blaster, Splodacan, and Inkstorm. Okay, I played the hell out of Kensa Luna Blaster. I mained the shit out of Cluna. Alright, Kensa Luna is my favorite weapon in the whole series. I love Splodacan because of it, and I just grew so... Inkstorm just grew on me so much from playing Cluna so much that I need Inkstorm back on Luna. Alright, we were so close to getting it with Luna Neo and Splatoon 3 with Splodacan, and then they fucked around and gave it the stupid ass Ultra Stamp, which is one of, if not my least favorite specials. I hate Ultra Stamp. That special does not work. We were so close and they just slapped Ultra Stamp on it. So give me Inkstorm back and we're balling so hard. For Paintbrush, I already have my favorite special with Tentamissiles on it. I really do like Point Sensor, but I'd say give it Curling Bomb back. So Curling Bomb Tentamissiles would be pretty goddamn nice, since Paintbrush is pretty slow on startup, so it has a tough time getting in and out of situations, since it has to do the slow ass first swing and then rush around, and even its rush is pretty slow. Swimming in a Curling Bomb path is a lot faster than rushing around with a Paintbrush. So just give it Curling Bomb so I can get in and out of situations and shark and do whatever, and we're balling. And then for Heavy Edit, perfect. Nothing, I don't want to change anything. Perfect kit, Curling Bomb Tacticooler. I love that kit for Heavy Edit, which is one reason why I'm not really looking forward to the new Heavy Edit kit we're getting next season, because it's already going to be inferior, unless it gets Torpedo Crab Tank, like I said, because that would be funny. Yeah, I really need to hurry up with these questions, since I'm sure it's already like half an hour and I'm not even through half of the questions yet. So I'm gonna kind of just try to speed through these questions. No offense or disrespect to anyone whose questions I haven't answered yet, but I'm just have to keep it quick so it's easier to watch for everybody. But Toad the Person asked, what is my IRL name? I will not be disclosing that. I don't like having my real name out on the internet, so sorry, but just call me Frye. And then what drew me to be such a big Frye fan? I kind of explained it earlier. Underdog and very amazing design, and she's just very adorable. Next, my good friend Sidekick asks, where are the bodies? I plead the fifth. Real question, what do you do for fun / hobbies outside of videos and gaming? Absolutely nothing. That's all I do. If I'm not working, because I have a job, so if I'm not at work, I'm either making content or just chilling in my Discord server, or just playing a game. I don't really do anything else. I'm extremely introverted, so I don't really go anywhere and do anything. I just like being alone and having my alone time. So I don't really do anything else other than making content and gaming outside of work. Ice Coffee again asks, is jellyfish friend or jellyfish? Wait, is jellyfish friend or jellyfish? If not friend, why friend shaped? Jellyfish are very friend shaped and they look very squishy. Epic Gobbly Gourd fan asks, if you could make a kit for Splatoon 3, what would it be? Like I said, it's not real right now, but perhaps maybe it could be Torpedo Crab Tank on Heavy Edit because very funny. Funny Man Not Funny asks, have you noticed the pipe bomb in your mailbox yet? And the answer is yes, I have. I actually keep it under my pillow and sleep with it. When I go to sleep, I make sure that the pipe bomb is under my pillow, ready to explode at any second. The official Gigabyte says, feels like it should be more. I am extremely flattered. Thank you very much. I don't think so because I'm surprised they even have as many as I do now. I didn't think my content was that nice to watch. It's I barely put any effort into it, kind of low quality actually. So the fact that I have as much as I do now is kind of surprising, but I really do. Agent 8243 asks, if you can bring a Splatoon 1 weapon special / sub to Splatoon 3, what would it be and why? Seeker, because I think that's a very cool sub weapon that is stuck in Splatoon 1 tragically. I know Seeker was kind of reworked in the Curling Bomb. I guess it was reworked in the Curling Bomb and Auto Bomb. They kind of just split it off and made it its own two separate specials. But Seeker seems like a very fun special to use. I never got to use it, only in the story mode, but it is a lot of fun to use, and it would be very funny to just watch it chase people around. Like, imagine a Seeker just chasing around a Kraken. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, it would be Seeker to bring back because it looks very fun, and I already love Auto Bomb a lot, partly before its tracking capabilities, but having Seeker would just be very cool. The Emerald Lunist, which is a beautiful name by the way. Favorite Splatoon ship can just be the characters or the ship name. Example, Marina, Carolina. I know this might, irk a lot of people, but I hate ships. I don't like ships at all, in the slightest. I just think they're all stupid. So I think Perlina is dumb, and whatever other ship people come up with is also very dumb. I know that's kind of a controversial thing to say since shipping is a very big part in the Splatoon community, but I'm not gonna lie, I just don't like ships in general for anything, so I don't really have a favorite one. I guess to answer the question, my favorite ship would be me and Frye. Rig asks, how are you and what's your favorite and least favorite weapon and why? I am doing absolutely swell, thank you. My favorite weapon is Luna Blaster because that's just the one I've played longest, and my least favorite weapon, just like earlier we went over this, I'm not really sure. I guess Wiper? I really don't like Wiper. Like, it's just so frustrating to fight against. Wiper and Carbon Deco, I really don't know. E-Leader's annoying too. It's really hard. I don't really have a least favorite weapon. Funny Toadman asks, opinion on the Pikmin franchise. I absolutely adore Pikmin. I love the series so much. It's definitely top 10. Pikmin 2 was my childhood game, so I'll forever cherish Pikmin 2. I've played all 5 games, Pikmin 1, 2, 3, 4, and hey, I love every single one of them. My favorite is Pikmin 2. I had a blast when Pikmin 4, when that came out. I even played the demo and talked about it a little bit on my main channel if you want to go look for those videos, but I love Pikmin a shit ton, so I'm very excited and looking forward to Pikmin 5 whenever that comes out. Next question is from Starstruck, another one of my supporters that I appreciate a whole lot of. Says, hello, Star on an alt right now, but what got you to make a Splatoon related YouTube and how did you find Splatoon? So the second question I already answered. I just wanted to spread out, and then I eventually found out about Splatoon. It looked fun, so I wanted to play it. And then what made me want to make a Splatoon related channel, so this one's got a little bit of backstory to it. So originally, back, what was it, 2 years ago, I'd say, around 2000, like the beginning of 2022 is when I first started like making real content on YouTube, and that's when I had my main channel. Around when Splatoon 3 was first announced. Okay, that's when I started making like, that's when I started taking Splatoon or YouTube seriously. So I did make a Splatoon 3 trailer analysis. Please, for the love of Frye, do not go look for that. That is horrendous. It's been a big difference between my content 2 years ago and now. I have improved a whole lot. But yeah, I wanted to make content on Splatoon. I just wanted to be a Splatoon content creator. And I did the trailer analysis with trailer analysis on Splatoon 3. I even made another trailer analysis with Prez actually for like the second Splatoon 3 trailer. But I made the first trailer analysis, and then I started doing Octo expansion. I was uploading videos of every single Octo expansion level, but that didn't last. And I was fully planning on being a Splatoon content creator, but then I told myself, like, you know what, maybe let me not make Splatoon content. I will probably just stick with Xenoblade. And then I decided to just start making Xenoblade content because Xenoblade is my favorite series ever, and eventually I would want to start talking about Xenoblade, but it's a Splatoon channel. I can't really do that because first, no one would know what Xenoblade is, and most people just wouldn't care anyway, and that would kill my channel. So I decided if I made Splatoon content, I would really want to make Xenoblade content, and the fact that I wouldn't be able to do that would kind of caused me to start resenting my channel and Splatoon because I wouldn't be able to talk about what I wanted. So I decided, let me just make Xenoblade content and I'll be happy. So that's what I did. I made my Xenoblade content. I still do. I still love it. And I made a second channel, which was this channel. This was just supposed to be like a repository for all my non-Xenoblade stuff, because eventually, around a year ago, I wanted to start just making variety content, not only doing Xenoblade. So I created this channel to just dump all my non-Xenoblade stuff at, and obviously that didn't really go anywhere. It had like 9 subscribers. I had like 4 videos on here. It was nothing. I just wasted this channel. I didn't use it at all. So I said, fuck it. Since I originally wanted to be a Splatoon content creator, let me just remix this channel into a Splatoon channel, and that's where we're at now. So if you go down to my oldest videos about a year ago, they have nothing to do with Splatoon, and they're just very lazy videos. But I started refreshed this channel, revived it into a Splatoon dedicated channel, and then I started making content from there, and now here we are. So it's kind of funny to think that this channel just started off as just some like just some waste bin for non-Xenoblade content from my main channel, and then eventually I turned it into a Splatoon channel and it surpassed my main channel. So that's kind of funny, but also kind of tragic. But that's my whole like Splatoon content creation journey, I guess. Oh, next question is from my best buddy Mugus. All right, I know he's just dying to hear my answer. I'm glad to answer this one. So Mugus, I mean Moogie, I mean Mugans. He asked, if I hand you ownership of my Discord server, whilst thou bestow upon thee thy own YouTube channel? And my answer to that is yes, of course, Mugans. I would gladly give you my YouTube channel if you gave me ownership of your very, very dead Discord server. I would love to give you my channel and all of my banking information while I'm at it as well. Anything for you, Mugus. I'm going to group these two together because they're very similar, but Big Pro and EL asked, what's your favorite and least favorite weapon in each Splatoon game, and then what is your favorite Splatoon? Okay, so maybe not as similar as I thought. For some reason, when I read them the first time, I thought they were the same question. But my favorite and least favorite weapon, again, Luna, and then least favorite, I don't really have one. And this is consistent across all games. Luna is my favorite weapon in the whole series, so obviously it's going to be my favorite in all 3 games. And then my least favorite, I did not spend nearly as much time as Splatoon 1 to know that. Splatoon 2, I don't remember much of when I played Splatoon 2. I guess Kensa ladder shot, even though I play that weapon myself. I don't really know. Just to say something, I guess E-liter, because everyone just hates E-liter in every game, right? I don't know. And then for Splatoon 3, again, probably Wiper or Carbon Deco. I really don't know. And then my favorite Splatoon game, easily Splatoon 2, the best one in the series. Next is by Axo Gamer. They ask, which Splatoon game is my favorite? And like last question, Splatoon 2. Multitoad asks, what is my favorite Mario Kart game? Now, I know, calm down before anyone starts rioting. I'm not really a big fan of Mario Kart, like, at all, but Mario Kart DS was my shit, bro. I love Mario Kart DS. I would play the hell out of that. Dry Bones and the blue car, you couldn't defeat me. I was unstoppable with Dry Bones and the blue car in Mario Kart DS. I would tear that shit up. So Mario Kart DS is easily the best Mario Kart. It is immaculate. ISO Peter asks, how many fries could Frye fry if Frye could fry fries? I would say probably 4. And then I would take Frye on a date to Barnacle and Dime so we could eat those fries together. Okay? Like, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Everyone knows that, but no one knows the answer. People don't say the answer. How much wood could woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Right? It's not that hard. A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood. So a woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could... shit. Now even I'm fucking it up, so that's embarrassing. Next question. Captain Octo asks, what kit should Range get? You have 1 chance. Now I know you want me to say Splat Bomb Kraken here, but I think it would be very, very funny if it got Ink Mine and Big Bubbler. That'd be kind of funny. If it got just a whack-ass kit like that. So Ink Mine and Big Bubbler should be what Range gets for its new kit, Custom Range Blaster. Aubrey asks, if the Splatoon idols were Zelda characters, who would they be? I don't mind if you don't do all of them. See, this one, this one's actually tough. Okay, I feel like Marie would probably be Zelda herself, since Marie seems like very dainty and like royal like. If anyone would be royal, it would be Marie. She just has that like princess cadence and aura about her. She has the manners, she's got the whole mannerisms, everything. So Marie would probably be Zelda. Link, who would be Link? I don't know. Shiver, I guess. I really don't fucking know. Shiver would be Link. Ganondorf would definitely be Pearl. Pearl is a fucking demon. It's just perfect. Pearl would be Ganondorf. Marina, I guess could be, no. Navi would be Callie. Callie would be Navi, yeah. Marie would be Zelda. Pearl would be Ganondorf. Marina, I guess she could be Impa. For what reason? I have no clue. Shiver would be Link. Frye would be Skull Kid. Yeah, see, that fits. Frye would be Skull Kid. They're both just like goofy pranksters, I guess. Yeah, oh my god, that's perfect. Frye would absolutely be Skull Kid. And then Big Man, he would be a Goron, I guess. I mean, he's a big man. It's just perfect. He would just be a generic Goron though, not like any important Goron, just some generic NPC Goron, because that would just make sense for Big Man. And Demamian says, man, I wish I was creative enough for a question. It is absolutely fine if you cannot come up with a question. No one's pressuring you to. I mean, it's hard for me to, when I'm on the spot, it's hard for me to come up with anything. So I need time to think about what I'm going to say before I say it. So I don't blame you at all for not coming up with a question. But I do at least appreciate you took the time out of your day to at least comment. So that's enough for me. Luwalas asks, do I like Sonic? Yes, I do like Sonic. Sonic Mania is my favorite Sonic game. Sonic Mania Plus to be exact, I guess. Ray the Flag Squirrel, that's my homie. I love Ray, but Sonic Mania is my favorite 2D Sonic game. 3D Sonic game, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That was my childhood Sonic game. I played the hell out of that. Ghost Gamer asks, what's your credit card number? I will DM that to you. Check DMs, all right? It's got the whole 3-digit security code and everything in there. Beatrixie, another absolutely gorgeous name, asks, what's your favorite food and how many hours do you have in Splatoon? Favorite food, I'm very generic and basic, so spaghetti. You can never really go wrong with that. How many hours do I have in Splatoon? Like I said, 940 in Splatoon 3 and 370 in Splatoon 2. Or, yeah. And then Splatoon 1, I have like 15, if that. Okay, I just recently got Splatoon 1 a couple months ago. And I played it for the first time when I got it, and then I didn't play it again until recently before the server shut down. So I know, I'm sorry, but a lot of the times it was impossible for me to find a match because I'm just so low level. No one is that low level anymore, so it's just hard to find matches to get into. And now we got Rose's bitch ass. For those of you who don't know, Rose, SZ Rose here, is my best friend in real life. I've known him for what, like 6 years now? Met back in high school. He is my best friend, like, of all time. He's the person I'm closest with. So him and Prez, but he's had my back since the very beginning, and I'm eternally grateful. But he says, congrats on 2K subs. My questions are, why haven't you 4-star Dark Tetris yet? Although Mugus told you to, although Mugus held up their end of the deal, 4-starred Paintbrush. And the answer to that is just demotivation, all right? Things take time. Love takes time to heal when you're hurting so much. Those are some Mariah Carey lyrics that nobody here understood. But it takes time, all right? I just haven't had the motivation to do it. I will get it done eventually, all right? I promised that I would do it. I never said when I would do it. I just said that I would. So technically, I'm still holding up my part of the deal. I already got Tetris at like 2 stars, all right? So it's in progress. Calm down and be patient. And then he says, did I really cause your hate for Wiper? Yes, you absolutely did. You are the reason why I fucking despise Wiper as much as I do now. And then he asks, can you let everyone know why Frye is the best idol? I've done that multiple times, but Frye is Frye, and therefore that's all the reason she needs to be the best. No one can outdo Frye because no one else is Frye but Frye. Now the homie Matteo says, feelings about Splattershot? Splattershot's a cool weapon. I like Titty-Tech, Tenatech Splattershot a lot. I used to play the hell out of that weapon. I don't like vanilla Splattershot because it has Trizuka. I really, really hate Trizuka. It's so annoying, and it's, you know, meta weapon. Oh, everyone just play it's vanilla Splattershot because it's meta. I don't like meta. Meta's very dumb. I think it's stupid, and people will pick up weapons only because they're meta weapons and not because they actually want to play the weapon, which I think is very annoying because then those weapons are every goddamn where. So I see vanilla Splattershot everywhere. Just all the Trizukas are just terrible. But it says, is being in a situationship good? I say no. It's difficult. That's difficult to answer because I've been in one, and I mean, it's definitely not a great feeling, but shit is complicated and there's multiple contributing factors. So generally I would say no, because you're either committed or you're not. There's no in between. That's how it should be, but unfortunately that's not how it is. So no, either you're in a relationship or you're not. There's no in between. And then 3, how does one love cats that are girls? See, you're asking the wrong person. I wouldn't know this. These cat girl allegations I will beat. I put that on my love for Frye. I don't like cat girls, and no one is going to gaslight me into thinking that I do. And final question we have from the homie guy, and he asks, who is that guy? And that guy is you, guy. You are that guy. Last second, add in one more question after Guy, and that's Aki Tezafim, Fryethusiast, whatever she wants to be called. She asks, I don't have it like up on screen here. She just asked me to see. but she asked me, what's my favorite thing about Splatoon 1, 2, and 3? My favorite thing about Splatoon 1 is that it gave birth to Splatoon 2, which is the best Splatoon game. My favorite thing about Splatoon 2 is Octo Expansion and Kensa. And then my favorite thing about Splatoon 3 is Paintbrush, Heavy Edit, and Side Order, I guess. I don't know. Robo Ramen's very cool, and Barnacle. So, and just overall, Splatoon 3 is just a very nice game with like mechanics, squid rolling. I'm so blessed and just I'm so spoiled with squid rolling. I try to play Splatoon 2. It's so hard without being able to squid roll. So favorite thing about Splatoon 1, it gave birth to Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2, Kensa, and Octo Expansion, and then Splatoon 3, squid rolls, paintbrush, heavy edit, and side order. And that is it. I've answered every single question, all 40 questions on my community post. That was actually around as many questions as I expected, but also kind of more than I expected. I expected to get around 50, but I didn't actually think it would get that high. So 40 is a pretty decent amount. So I appreciate, thank you so much to everyone who commented, even if they didn't have a question. Just the fact you commented is enough for me. So I hope I answered everyone's questions to their liking. And I mean, if you have any more questions for me, I will gladly answer them in the comment section. I adore and appreciate every single one of my supporters and subscribers, as y'all are the reason I'm where I'm at now. And hopefully in the future, I'll just get bigger with more people. All right. I've always wanted to just make a community where people can come together and have a good time and enjoy themselves and feel safe. That's why I have the Discord server. So just go join the Discord server. It's always a great time. Everyone loves each other, gets along well. There's always somebody active doing something, so you don't have to worry about that. I love the community that I've built. I love everyone in it. So thank you so much to all of you. But yeah, if I do get bigger, I won't forget about any of y'all. All right, y'all mean a lot to me. That's really about it. See you next mission and play some goddamn Splatty.